My next bullet point on the list is HBO's Rome and my commentary that I was doing. Now, I will continue doing it. I have to say that, first of all, I feel that I should apologize to the people who are watching that, because there were a few of those. This review of HBO's Rome is not even a review, it's a commentary. I have been doing it for years now. I started it back in maybe, 2013 when I started this channel. And in a sense, now when I keep doing it, I'll go back to my roots, my YouTube roots, because I made this channel because of this, because of HBO's Rome, because this is how much I loved this show. I was so passionate about it that I wanted to talk to someone, and there was nobody for me to talk to about HBO's Rome. And so I wanted to make this YouTube channel to, vent the passion out, if you know what I mean. So when I keep doing it now, it feels like I go back home to my YouTube birth, so to speak. And I wanted to say sorry to the people who are watching it, because it's like I make just one part, or maybe a couple parts, like every other year or so. For example, the previous one was I think from a year and a half ago or something, which is insane. So to these people, I'm so sorry. I'll keep doing it. I love the show still. It's just that Dune happened. Dune Part 2. This movie came out, and I'm a huge Dune fan, and I started reviewing the movie, and a few of these Dune Part 2 videos got a lot of views, at least for my channel, and I had to hop on the wave. So I started doing mainly Dune content in a year to keep up with it, and Rome just got put a bit in the background, which I guess is still fine because I haven't stopped doing it. I'll continue doing it. It's just that I feel bad about my lack of discipline. And let me just say, I'm like this in all walks of life, not just the videos that I do, the topics that I cover, the art that I do, the work that I do. It's all chaotic. I'm a chaotic person. All my hobbies are like hopping from one tree to the next. So I guess even without Dune, I still would have been as chaotic with HBO's Rome, but I'll try to keep up with it and make them more often. And especially now because there's no Dune, I can focus on it again. I do have to say that with HBO's Rome, me being this undisciplined and doing these big time leaps in between videos, this is actually also positive for the videos themselves, because over the time, as I read more stuff about history in ancient Rome, I get more knowledgeable generally, and my knowledge base is better for me to be able to analyze the show in a more adequate manner. And also, as I gain this knowledge base, I also realized that the show is not as perfect as I first thought. I saw it for the first time in must have been 2012 or something, and I became maniacal about it. But the thing is, when I'm maniacal about something in my initial stages of the passion, I always tend to overlook the stuff that's crappy. In the case of Rome, it's historical accuracy, because it's not accurate in lots of ways. The presence of HBO TV elements, overemphasizing sex, for example, or characters that are cartoonishly vicious, like Atia is. All of these things I did not realize were there when I was first watching the show and I was so in love with it. I later on used to get disappointed when I learned about, for example, the actual Atia, the real Atia of the Julii. She was actually called Atia Balba Caesonia, the real historical mother of Octavian. She has literally nothing in common with the show Atia. It's like the polar fucking opposite. And I used to get upset about it. I used to get kind of depressed about Atia not being as awesome in real life. Of course, I then realized how stupid I was. But my point is, with time and gaining knowledge, I have come to realize also the imperfections of the show. All the elements that are not really done so well, or at least not done well historically, even if they are perfectly fine and entertaining on screen. So yeah, I have the sense that all this time passing in between these videos is ultimately better for me and for the videos, because I will have a better understanding and give a better evaluation of the show ultimately. Not just as something that I watched and geeked over, but as something that I could analyze more academically and professionally and historically, if you will. Although let me stress, I'm not a professional historian. I am actually just a nerd who watches stuff and reads books. But I am an armchair historian, meaning that I've read a lot of stuff, to put it mildly, be it on history or space or whatever the fuck it is. So I'm not a professional, but I do have some knowledge. And the more I have, I think it just helps me create a better analysis and commentary on whatever the show is or the film it is that we're discussing. If all of this time hadn't passed between these Rome videos that I'm making, my commentary would have been much stupider. That's my point. So yeah, be on the lookout for the new video on Rome. If any of you people who are watching it are still here, I'm sorry.